Welcome back. We are continuing with 31 Reasons Why You May Not Be Receiving Your Financial Harvest by Mike Murdock. An amazing book based off of principles of the Bible for how to create more financial abundance in your life through the blessings of God. So today's principle is some do not know the difference between good soil and bad soil. So what is soil? I've talked about it in previous videos, but I'll recap it here. Good soil and bad soil. So our seed is what we give, whether it's giving to others financially, of our own money, giving of our time, giving by helping other people, and giving whatever we can. That is our seed. That's what you plant into the ground in order to create that beautiful, abundant fruit tree. And so that's your seed. Now the soil that you put it into should be good soil. If you plant a seed in rocky soil, it doesn't work out so much. You plant seed into clay, may not grow that tree that you were looking for. So it's got to be good soil that you are planting your seeds into in order to create that abundance that you're looking for. So how do we know what's good soil and bad soil? Well, you can tell by the fruit that it bears, right? When you plant a seed and it turns into a wonderful, big, beautiful plant and there's a lot of fruit, that is good soil. You can see the results because when you planted it, something amazing came out of it. Bad soil, you can see that there are no results coming out of it. So that's an analogy for how we plant our giving seeds, our financial seeds into the world. Now, if, let's say you have a relative that is in a lot of debt, they go from job to job, they're constantly quitting or getting fired, and they kind of just leech off of everybody, and they ask you for money. Is that good soil or is that bad soil? Do you think if you give that person a loan for money that is going to reap this beautiful harvest and everything is going to work out in their life and it's really going to help them? Probably not. That would be an example of bad soil. Okay. Another example, maybe another relative comes to you and asks for money. And maybe they're not doing so well because obviously they're asking for a loan for a reason, right? But maybe you say, hey, let's see what we can do about this. Let's sit down. Once a week, we are going to go over all your finances. I want you to bring me a spreadsheet of everything that you've been spending, all of your income, and we're going to do some little sessions on finances. And if that person says yes, okay, yeah, I'd love to learn. I would love for you to help me with my finances. I want to get better at this. That person is willing to learn. They are willing to work. They are willing to be productive, and that's a good soil. It's one thing to say it, they do have to follow through. So if that person is truly willing to learn and follow through and wants to better themselves, now that is a person that you may want to, that would be considered good soil. Good soil is also, what charity are you giving to? Is the charity taking most of the money and paying for all this other stuff that's not really going to the needy? Or is it a charity that is really giving back? 100% of the money really goes to the homeless, the sick, the needy, and the poor. There's a very big difference. You may be giving into a church that just takes all the money and they're paying for all kinds of stuff. It's going towards salaries and fixing up the church and buying new things. But maybe that money could be going somewhere where it's really going to help someone who really, really needs it. So it takes a little bit of understanding of what good soil and bad soil is in order to know where to put your money and how to be wise with your tithings and how to be wise with what you're sowing your seed into. So think about the type of person that you're giving to. Think about the type of charity you're giving to and where is it going and for what reason. Just giving money to someone just because, oh, they asked for it. Well, Okay, but is it really a good place for your money to go? Is it going to create abundance? Is it going to create more faith and more growth and a positive outcome in someone's life with that, with sowing that particular seed? So I hope this gave you a little bit of clarity on how to make some better decisions about where to put your money and where to put your tithings and where to put your givings, and what you're giving out into the world in order to receive, and make sure that it's going to the right places. So be diligent about looking into those type of things and making the smartest and best decisions you can with the guidance of God for sowing your financial harvest. I hope this gave you some insight and some things to think about with your tithings and how to create a better harvest for yourself. Please comment, please share with anyone that you think would enjoy this and learn something from it. We want to spread the word. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode on more ways to create financial abundance in your life. Thanks again, and God bless.